Hello friends, welcome to SahuStudies. In this video, we are going to discuss FlatMap function in Scala. So it is apply on every element of RDD, array or a map data frame and return a new RDD. This is very important. This will going to apply only on array and map type columns of a data frame. It is a transformation that is RDD transformation. It generates RDD first as data frame don't have FlatMap function. Use explode function to flatten any array of the data frame. If you want to apply the FlatMap function on data frame, then you have to use row type. So I will, maybe it will be little bit confusing, but when I will show you in a practical example now, then you will going to understand better. So what I am just doing in this exercise, I am just importing all the required variable. I am creating here a list and I am just storing 3 row element with the help of a sequence, but each row element has a one array type. This one is the array type, right? Now we are creating a schema with the help of a struct type and creating 3 columns and its data type. We can see here this AP language is of array type because we are going to do a exercise of the FlatMap, and the FlatMap will going to apply on array columns only, and it will create a new rows for each and every element which is present in this array. We will see how it will going to work. Now with the help of a parallelize function, by passing this list object, we are creating a RDD object. With the help of a create data frame function, by passing this RDD object and this data frame, we are creating a data frame here. Once the data frame gets created, so what we are doing, we are just implementing this FlatMap over this data frame, and we are getting the AP row. Which row we are getting? This is the row of a data frame, we can say. So how the row has been created? So row has been created with the help of a row object. So here we are saying that AP rows get sequence, and what is the sequence which is present at the number 1? It will going to fetch. So what is the sequence of fetching? The sequence is this one. Number 1 is 1. It is started from 0. So if it is saying get the sequence string number 1, so it will going to fetch this one. On the top of that, we are just calling this map function. As we told you, the map function will FlatMap will going to be implemented over array type column or map type column. So once we have this array, then on top of the array, what I am just doing, I am just calling this map function. What the map function will going to do, it will just take this array first element, and if they get string, it will going to take the second element and it's convert into a data frame, and the data frame column is AP name, AP language and AP city. So how it will going to do? So for each records, it will going to create one row. In this list object, there is a 3 records are there. So for this, it will going to create 3 rows in the data frame. We will see in the practical, right? And once this data frame gets created, then it is with the help of a show function, I am going to show the content. So in the previous exercise, now we have done till this. So I will going to copy the code from here, and I will show you how this FlatMap is working in Scala. So let's go to the Databricks. Let's create a notebook. Name it as FlatMap. Connect with the cluster. Let's copy the data till creation of a data frame. So this is the code which will going to import all the required variable. This is the data. We will going to change some code here, but let's first copy it, and then this is the custom schema. We will also going to change this custom schema as well. This through this we are just creating the RDD. Let's copy as well this code, and this code is creating a data frame. Let's change some code. What code we are going to change here? We are going to change this. In each row object there is a list, nothing but it is this is the full name. Here a list object is there, and in this list what we are storing? We are storing Python languages, Spark, and then Scala. Let's copy this list object. We will change the content, but still first let's copy it. Why it is showing me red? Okay, let me change the content first. Here let me change it. It's okay, let it be salary only. Okay, this is the FP salary. Now let's run the code. This is imported all the required libraries in this notebook. This is the data. This is the schema. Now let's change the schema. Okay, because this is not a string type. This is of a array type. So the first is list ap name, which is of string type. This is put ap languages, ap language. Ap language is of array type, and in the array type, which kind of object it is getting stored? It is storing a string type. And this is the salary. Salary is of integer type. Let's run it. This data frame has custom schema has been created successfully. Let's create the RDD. RDD has been created successfully. Let's create the data frame. Data frame has been created successfully. Let's see the content of the data frame. So this AP language is of array type, and it has 3 records. Each column has 3 records. Now let's see how the FlatMap function is going to work. This is little bit confusing. FlatMap function always be a confusing function, but if you practice well, then you can able to understand it. So let's create a variable. what we are going to do in this data frame, we are calling this FlatMap function. In the FlatMap, what we are going to do, first we are just defining one row, one variable. How we are going to, it will going to fetch get sequence. It will going to get the sequence. Which sequence? It will going to get string. String it will going to fetch, and in the string what it will going to do, whatever the whichever the data it is in the first position, it will going to fetch. So here the first position data is, you can see here, this one, the list one. So it will going to fetch the list, and on top of that map function will going to apply. And what we are doing in the map function, we are just fetch ap row. We are fetching the string which is present at the zeroth position. This is the syntax which we need to use, and then same ap row, we are fetching the content which is presented get string which is present at the second position. So after the map, what we are doing, we are giving one extra bracket. So let's give one extra bracket here. Let's put one more extra bracket, and on top of that, let's create the 2df. We are doing some mistake. What mistake we are doing here? We are doing some mistake. Let's go the code from the, let's see the code from the beginning. This is the flat map. In the flat map, we are defining one variable ap row equal to ap row, then get sequence of string. Okay, here I have closed it, that's why it's giving. Now it will, now the 2df function will going to work here. 2df, see, 2df, and in this we are just defining the column ap name, ap languages, and third one is ap salary. Let's run it. Okay, so this flat map and map function has been applied over this data frame. Let's see the content. Cannot cast to string. So what is saying that cannot be cast to string. So which one it is talking about? AP salary is of integer type. Okay. Okay, this is because this AP salary is of integer type, and we are providing string type, so that's why it's giving error. Now it should work. We can see here each element which is present in here. We can see this list which we have, which of array type. So three objects are there, three values are there. Each values, after applying this flat map and the map function, it is converted into a different rows. These three rows I am talking about. Second is for these three rows. So whatever the number of elements which is present in the array type column, if you are going to apply map and the flat map, corresponding row will be going to create. This flat map is always a very confusing function. If you practice well, you can able to understand better. Let's go to the PPT. Thank you. If you like content of my video, then please subscribe my channel, like it, comment on it, and press the bell icon to get notification whenever I add videos.